So here we are, it's another beautiful spring morning, Saturday morning, and I'm going to get back to this project a bit. I'm going to finish up around this edge up here. I'm just going to round that area off and level it. I have to dig some more so that pole will be sitting level. And we're going to try to get the top bed done today. On the second level, you can see where I'd started before, and I'm going to go with that same pattern. And I'm going to have my path along there. Along this edge I'll have some growing plants, and then the next level will be below that. Well, I think it's safe to say spring has sprung. Look here, there's a ladybug crawling across this board that I just dug out of the snow. It seems like he's just waking up. He's been awfully groggy, but he's moving quite a bit now, trying to get off that ice. This is a great sign of spring. Email the other day I liked from Permies.com. I would check it out if I were you. It's a great website, great forum, and they send out emails with awesome videos. And it was a video on solar ovens, and I've decided to try to make one. I have my old basting pot here. It's an old crate from work. I'm going to be using my skill saw, an old window that I have, and 3 old mirrors. And I'm going to see if I can build myself a solar oven. Now I'm just cutting my crate. This is the half that I'm going to use. I'm going to have to reinforce it a little bit, and then I'll be able to use it. Okay, I know I didn't show you in the video, but to reinforce my crate, all I did was I pulled all the nails out of the end that I cut off and wasn't going to use, and I used the 1x4s and 2x4 reinforcements they had already, and I was able to, once I pulled the nails out, I just used those to reinforce my cut-off end, and that way I was able to not waste any wood, and I was able to use those. Okay, we've reinforced our box, and I got Nick helping me. We're just priming it, and then we're going to paint it black. We've got our hinge door in the front, and that'll be where we can open it up and take out our food or whatever. It's time for lunch again, and I got some steaks going. I'm just going to charbroil them here over the hot stuff a bit first, just to kind of sear the meat and keep the moisture in, and then I'll move it over and slower cook it. As you can see, it's starting to drip. It was slightly frozen chunks still when I put them on here, and that I find helps keep some of the moisture in, and we should have some good juicy steaks. No knife needed, you can just bite off the chunks easy. It's the way to have it. No cleanup, no dishes. Over the fire you get all the natural flavor. You want to make sure you're using good natural wood. No treated woods, no painted wood, because all that'll put toxic smoke that you don't want to breathe in anyways, let alone having your food. I've just got a little bit of salt and pepper, or sea salt, some fresh ground pepper, and some onion powder on there. And we'll just keep cooking these steaks. Been a beautiful day. Just got some work done. I went and got a load of firewood. As you can see, we got some logs there. Been burning the fire, cooked up some pork chops and veggies over it. If you look over here, see there's the rest of the pile of wood we got. I'll finish cutting that up tomorrow, and have some wood for fires for a while. I do a lot of my cooking to the summer over the fire. Got a bit done today up top there. Got more to do, but it's progress. Got started raking down here. You can see my pile there where Meg's playing, and just up behind her there. And there's a lot of dog manure and stuff in there that'll and grass that'll all go into the compost. Didn't get a lot done, but got some. My brother stopped by, and that's family's more important sometimes. It's important to take that few minutes to spend with people rather than just focus on work. So we got some started, and hey, it's still spring, still early. We got a head start, I'd say. Here's the solar oven I'm working on. As you can see, I gotta clean the glass yet, but we got our door on here. That's where our cooking will go on. And even today, just with the glass over, it was amazing how warm it got in there. I have the mirrors here, and we'll be setting them up. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get them set up. And I want to try out the solar oven idea. We'll see what we get. I decided to go for a bit of a natural look on this end, and I was able to find a log. It's a little bit short, but it works good enough for me. I've got it screwed on there nice and solid. There's, as you can see, the rest of the bed. So I'll bring my path down around here. There'll be a path going along that edge, and then another bed below this, another path, and then another bed below that. Actually, we might be able to eliminate the third path because we'll be near the bottom. I haven't decided totally how I'm going to tier it yet, but there'll be 2 more garden beds going in here. As you can see up here, I have this water container, and if we look inside, there you can see the sprouts happening already. And although it is Alberta and we're supposed to get almost 4 inches of snow possibly west of here tonight, so I don't know if we'll get it here, but it will be cold, so hopefully that'll help keep those warm and protected. It's about the only thing I've noticed coming up in the yard so far. A lot of the snow was still out, and but we're getting on to an Alberta spring. The Alberta spring snowstorms we're used to. We've had a lot of fog this year, and typically 90 days after a fog is when we get a moisture, whether it's rain or snow. I'm hoping it'll be more snow than rain, or rain than snow this year. I don't have to shovel it and it's warmer, but we'll see what we get. As I look over this bed, I see I missed some onions. These are the same as I have planted in the house. They grow on top of the vine, not underground, so that when I let them go to seed, this is what I get. So we look below here, I have onions already sprouting. I'm going to have to cover these in some mulch for the night so they don't freeze in this snow that's coming supposedly. Okay, for an update inside, as you can see, my onion plants are doing fairly well. And then we have the parsley and carrots going in here. It's really low light in here and it's hard to see, but I've got 2 rows of sprouts about 1.5 inches high. There we go, you can see them there. And there's one there. But I've got several going in here. There is my parsley coming up, my sweet basil, and my spinach. The only ones in there I haven't had luck with are the ones I took out of my flower bed. Apparently the seeds I got aren't very productive. In this one, as we can see, the beans have really taken off well. I've got a turnip. You can notice how they've all grown towards the light. The corn is doing fairly well. I've got another onion in there. We've got lettuce and carrots and spinach. As we look down the sides, we can actually see where the roots are growing. This might cause me some transplanting issues because everything was planted so tight in there. I still have 3 dill plants going, as you can see. I've got my first to the second leaf stage. It's a good sign. My onions here are still surviving. I don't know what is up with them. They've just never been the greatest, but they keep growing. The carrots are coming up in there fairly well, actually. Up here, we're having quite a few successes, and I don't even know what all is planted in here. The onion's obvious. Over here we have a dill that's also to the second leaf stage. Plus, I'm not sure what that other one is. I think it might be an eggplant. We have something else coming up there as well. I don't know what this one is. It's just curling up now. Haven't had any mushrooms in a while. As you can see, the row of carrots is still quite healthy. And yeah, that's the garden update.